Welcome to the Yong Heng Hot Rod Shop.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the Yong Heng Hot Rod Shop. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Could this be the Yong Heng killer? I know what you're thinking. What is this guy trying to say? Could this little compressor outright replace my mighty Yong Heng? Let's answer that after we hear from our sponsor. Check out targetforge.net for cool stuff to shoot at for your backyard or club range. Let's consider the paradigm we've all been sold for entry into the PCP world. You could hand pump. Who designs this crap anyway? Nope, it gets old real fast. You could get a small compressor that fills guns directly. Possible, but many early units have left a tarnished record of reliability in their wake. You could get your water bucket, your expensive carbon fiber CBA tanks, and a trusty, I use that term loosely, Yong Heng compressor to fill those bottles. And lug them around to fill your guns. And if you get a good unit and you take care of it, it will likely last quite a while. Many of us have followed one of these paths. Option 3 gets pretty pricey, even more so if you upgrade that compressor selection. Recently, I heard of a portable on a few forums and groups that I frequent, and the talk about their reliability was pretty good. I decided to try one out, and boy, was I surprised. I put an hour meter on mine so I could track usage, and to be perfectly honest, I haven't filled a bulk bottle since September 2021, and it's now mid-February 2022. I have been practicing a lot for Field Target, and the only thing it has been used to fill my Field Target gun has been this little GX CS2. I have around 20 or 30 fills from it now, and it still works great. Let's talk about what I think this thing has over the Yong Heng. It operates slower. Yes, slower. I'm certain there is a gear reduction between the motor and the pump that reduces many of the things that contribute to heat generation. Friction, rapid compression of the air, etc. This little guy just does not get hot. Here's a thermal image of a typical 6-minute run to fill my FX Crown from 150 to 300 bar. It comes with an AC supply that seems pretty solid. It will run on your 12-volt vehicle or a big live-feed battery like this one. Give you a bunch of fills. I have connectorized mine, and we'll see why in a future episode. So you know the drill. Subscribe. The GX marketing machine gets a little adventurous, stating it has 2-stage moisture and oil removal. That is a bit of a stretch. Let's look at what they actually offer. So, really easy to get to the second stage. That's just this plug right here. After a couple of fills, this will get damp. I just take it out and replace it with another one. And then I dry one and keep that one ready to go back in. 14 millimeter wrench, by the way. I know this seems a little weird, but this is where the first stage of your oil and water separator exists. Now, this to me doesn't constitute a true oil and water separator. But this is the first stage that they talk about, and this is the second stage. They do give you a pretty ample supply of filters to replace. Push a new one in. And now your two-stage filtration is good to go. A bit of a stretch, to be sure, but I change out the big cotton plug every other fill, and I simply rotate them out. I let one dry on the bench and swap the dry one in. Doing single fills does not generate the same volume of water as a long fill on a huge bottle. Also, whatever they are using inside that pump does not contaminate the system much at all. Hence, reusing the same cotton seems okay once they're dry again. The manual is a Chinglish joke. You'll likely get more good information from YouTube. Channels like this. No bells and whistles. No auto shutoff. You're not going to fill big SCBA tanks with this. But filling a single gun? I have to say, I'm impressed. Works super well for me. So well, in fact, I'm offering it as an affiliate link in the description below. Does not cost you any more, but the channel and me benefit from the sale in a small way. Buying this through Amazon gives you certain purchase protections that you'd be glad you had when you need them. I would not offer it if I did not feel this was a decent product. I'll keep you posted as I run the wheels off this little guy. And I've got some tricks up my sleeve for it too. I just want to point out there's some things visually about this compressor that will differ from the unit you will see on Amazon. And I've been in development with this since September, and I'm not quite ready to release the rest of the stuff, but this is just a 3D printed module here that allows the filter block and gauge block to be attached to the handle, and also a spool for the excess lead coming off the back of the compressor. Thanks for watching. More to come, and remember, be a light in the darkness.